Okay, so this is Mr. Burns' post-weekly check-in number 1. I think we should introduce ourselves on video, and I'll edit it into the right order.
Is there a theme song?
No, I can add one.
Theme song.
My name is Tanner. I am playing Gibson and Homer.
My name's Mireya, and I'm playing Lisa and Maria.
Cool, neat. I'm gonna go chronologically through the order of what happened, and please help me if I missed anything. We introduced each other, we introduced ourselves, and we got to know each other. Just a little bit of who we are and where we're coming from, and who we're playing. Our director, Christian.
Our co-director.
Co-director, Christian, pulled out this huge, long sheet of white paper with post-it notes all over it, marked Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, and basically what happens in the show, implied or not. And they were color-coded to, if they pertain to The Simpsons, they were yellow. If they pertain to the nuclear disaster, they were green. The story of the actual characters were blue. Was there another color that I'm missing? There's something for music, and I think gray was another color for something, which I can't recall right now. But that laid out a clear path, because I have not read the full show. I don't think you have.
I have.
So one of us has read the full show.
One of us is prepared, and the other one is
okay.
not.
Okay, if we want to put it like that. It definitely, if we weren't prepared before, we definitely are now. Then we moved on to an exercise where we were putting post-it notes on a cork board. One side said what do we want out of a rehearsal process, and another side said what do we need. And we filled that out, and everyone put it on. We didn't put our names on it or anything, so you didn't know who wrote what, or like if you have preconceived notions, you didn't put one person's opinion over the other. It was all on the same plane. Do you have anything you want to say? Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think it sets out expectations for the room and makes it a safe space, and introduces the idea that we're all collaborators in the process.
Yeah, I agree with that. And after we did this, we read them all, and then our co-director had us come up with like what we can bring to the process as a solution, or what somebody specifically could bring to either solve these problems or work on them. We went through all of that and found the common threads within all of them, and took the important stuff from all of the notes. If anybody has worked on thought about rehearsal process in that way, or talked about it in that way, if it was helpful, and how did it help. And I think we were given an assignment of sorts to next time come with, what were we supposed to come with next time?
What is a risk you took in a rehearsal room?
Okay, so we are assigned to come next time with either a story or an anecdote of when we took a risk in a rehearsal room. Are there any specific guidelines or criteria to it, or just risk?
Just risk, whether it worked or didn't work, and what that taught you.
And whether it worked, didn't work, and what that taught you. Is there anything that you're taking away from this first meeting? What are you taking away from it?
I'm taking away this sense of community that I feel a lot of people find important in a rehearsal room, which is interesting. And also, I think it let me know what might have gone right and gone wrong in other people's rehearsal rooms, and that safety was always such a point in this whole process, which I think is important to just flat out state in every academic setting.
Other people will never cease to surprise you and open your mind, especially when you don't have preconceived notions about them based on their, especially when you don't.
Continue. Sorry.
What happened?
It made me laugh.
What?
I'll tell you after the video.
Okay. Especially when especially when you don't have preconceived notions about their major, their class, their grade, who they are as a person, like, and it, side note, it's sad to say, but the human brain is like wired to recognize difference, and so like whether you know it or not, your brain is going to have tiny biases, like molecules of bias that you what?
Continue. I'll tell you after.
Okay, tiny molecules of bias that you can't help but have. When your brain notices difference, you're going to react off of that. And so when that's taken away, it puts everyone on a level ground, and you'd be probably valuing opinions a lot more than you would if you had those preconceived notions. I enjoyed that.
I agree.
Check out 1 completed.